Good evening, students. Welcome to another video. Today we are going to discuss about another numerical of multiplexer. So this is very important numerical uh, for your exam point of view. So here today we are going to discuss about cascaded mux. That means one mux output is fed to the another mux input. So as you can see in this screen, we have taken two number of mux and mux inputs. So it is basically two number of 4 cross 1 mux. So here the inputs are given like I0, I1, I2 and I3. So inputs are connected to either ground or VCC. So the multiplexer 1 output is Q1. This is fed as the input of the multiplexer 2. So the question they asked, what is the output of the MUX 2 or Q2? So first we'll start with the MUX 1. So there is a 4 cross 1 mux. So here, first multiplexer I am taking, it is I0, I1, I2 and I3. You can see here I0 is connected to ground. So ground means the input treated as 0. I1 and I2 connected to VCC. That means input is 1 and 1. Here I3 is also connected to 0. Connected to ground and it treated as 0. So if we'll write down for multiplexer 1, if you write down the truth table, so here two selection lines like S0 and S1 given as W and X. So these are the selection lines here. You can see S1 and S0 are the two selection lines and output is Q1. So as it has two selection lines, so we have four possible combinations like 0001, 1011. So when 00 is selected, the Q1 should be I0. If 01 will be selected, Q1 should be I1. If 10 is selected, Q1 should be I2. Or for 11, I0, so Q1 should be I3. So you can see here when 00 is selected, so the Q1 I0 is nothing but 0. That's why I wrote here 0. And when 01 or 10 is selected, so Q1 equal to I1 and I2. So both I1 and I2 will be 1. So I wrote here 1 and 1. And when both of the selection lines W and X is 1, 1, then I am getting Q1 equal to I3. So I3 is nothing but 0. So from this truth table of the multiplexer, if I want to write down Q1, so I can write down here like S1 bar S0 bar into I0 S1 bar S0 into I1 S1 S0 bar into I2 S1 S0 into I3. So instead of S1 and S0 I wrote here W and X bar uh, W bar X into I1 W bar X into I2 WX into I3. So we know what is the I0 value, what is I1 value, I2 value and I3 value and what is the W and X value. So for 0 0 I wrote here W bar X bar into 0 W bar X into 1. Instead of I1 I wrote here 1. For I2 I wrote here again 1. For I3 I wrote here 0. So after doing all these things, you can see that multiplication of anything with 0 equal to 0. So I got Q1 equal to W bar X into WX bar, which is nothing but the XOR operation. So I got Q1 equal to W XOR X. So this is the Q1 I got here. Now this Q1 is fed to the multiplexer 2. Okay, so in multiplexer 2 also we have four inputs I0, I1, I2 and I3. Here I2 and I3 is connected to ground. So basically I2 equal to 0, I3 equal to 0 and I0 is I1 nothing but Q1 and Q1. Okay, so let us make the table for the multiplexer 2. Here two selection lines are there, Y and Z. So I wrote Y and Z the two selection lines and the output is Q2. So as like the 4 cross 1 multiplexer, so we have two selection line, one output. So we have getting four possible combinations 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 and output equal to Q2. So Q2 I got I0 for 0 0 combination I got Q2 equal to I0. For 0 1 combination I got I1. For 1 0 combination I'll get I2. For 1 1 combination I'll get I3. And from the diagram you can see that I2 and I3 equal to 0 and I0 and I1 equal to Q1. So simply I put here Q2 equal to Y bar Z bar into I0, y bar z into I1, y bar z into I2, yz into I3. So as you can see here, I2 and I3 both will be 0. By so all these point will get I'm getting 0. So finally I got y bar z bar. So I0 I put it here q1, I1 also q1. So so in this expression you can see I can take a y bar q1 common. So I have taken y bar e1 common. So I got z plus z1. So z plus z1 is nothing but 1. So once you can write down y bar into q1, then z plus z bar. So z plus z bar equal to 1. So now q2 equal to y bar into q1 dot 1. So I'm getting, so you know, if it is any variable, suppose any variable a, so a dot 1 equal to a. So that thing, same thing I got y bar into q1 dot 1 equal to y bar into q1. So this is the final output. I hope you understood this numerical. If you have doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. If you find this video is useful, then you can share with your friends. Thank you for listening.